Hey, Real Green Ninja here. Today we're going to talk about how to add your company logo to the Service Assistant desktop. So let's begin. Now, this is something I actually found out kind of recently. Again, it's one of those things not a lot of people do, but I thought it was kind of neat, so I thought I'd share what I found out here. Now, you'll notice in the lower right-hand corner here, there's nothing. All right, so again, that area is blank. You can actually bring your company logo and have it show up there. Now, there's going to be a lot of trial and error. You're going to have to play around with it to get it to look, nice and whatever. But again, you are able to add it. So I'm going to show you how to do that here in a moment. The first thing we're going to do is we actually need to get our logo. So I'm going to close Service Assistant for right now. And this is for good reason too. So again, I'm going to take my logo right here. And again, this is just a picture I use. And I'm going to right click and go into edit, because in order for you to do your logo, you do have to save it as a bitmap image. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to File, Save As, Bitmap. Okay, I'm going to go and name it something different, because I want to actually call it Comp Logo. So think of it as company logo, but again, we're going to save it as that bitmap image, and I'm going to save it here on my desktop because that's the easiest place for me to find it right now. Now again, it will warn you about transparency. Pretty much transparency means that on this particular picture that I have, this white area is actually going to be clear, but because I'm saving it as a bitmap, I'm going to lose transparency. So again, like I said, there's going to be some trial and error playing around with it to get it to show up as what you want it to do. So again, once you save it as that company logo, what you're going to do is you're going to put it inside your main SA folder. Now, I have kind of a unique setup because I have multiple hard drives. This is my personal computer at home and stuff, but pretty much I'm going to find my main SA folder, and one way to find it is to look for what's called the LAINI file. Now, again, this is all for customers that are local installs, meaning that these are people that have the entire software suite install it locally. And I will show you the trick of how to do it for your hosted customers here in a moment. But inside the LAINI file, which is located in the Windows folder of your C drive, so if you go to C drive and go to Windows and stuff, there's a file called LAINI. Assuming you don't have like a bunch of different copies of Service Assistant, you'll see that my main SA folder is in my PSA drive. So again, yours was probably going to say C:/SA, or it might even say like / the name of the server /SA. So again, you need to find where that main SA folder, and of course you can always call Real Green, they're more than happy to help you figure it out. Now, once you figure out where that main SA folder, again, mine's in PSA, I'm just going to drag and drop that picture that I saved as a bitmap and renamed Comp Logo into that folder here. And I want to just make sure I grab the right one real quick. Yep, okay, cool, I grabbed the right one. So again, you're going to drop it into that SA folder. Once you do that, when you go to open Service Assistant, and of course mine opens really big, full screen, so you're going to give me a few moments to get logged in, I'll resize it for you. Or give me setup here, let's see here. Scoot that over there. By the way, I have to pretty much do this every time I make a video. I have to resize this to get it to fit within the recording window. So again, here's my login screen. I'm going to go ahead and put my login there. Wait for it to do its thinking. And survey says, there it is. So again, you'll see there's my logo. Now, they did apparently make it that if it's just straight white, it's going to remove it. But again, like I said, there's going to be some trial and error involved, because obviously you don't want it so, super duper big, or, that it gets cut off or whatever, or too small, because, well, then you won't really be able to see it. But again, you'll be able to put your logo in there. And if you also add some space on the lower right-hand corner, you could probably end up getting centered, because it's always going to default to this lower right-hand corner. So again, if you put blank space, so maybe it's up over there in the original picture, again, it might be closer to the center. Now, one thing I did want to show you as well is when you open up a window, the window is actually going to go above that logo, so you don't have to worry about it blocking anything. But again, like I said, depending on how you want to do it, you might want to play around a little bit. Now, for the hosted customers out there, the people that have a hosted environment, and I'm borrowing one of the other technicians' hosted desktops because I don't have one of my own, but in the hosted environment, you're going to have what's called the P drive. Okay. Now, normally it will have the name of, the account number of your company before that. Now, it has a technician's name. I don't want to reveal it, so again, I'm not going to show you to you. That's why it's kind of cut off. But inside the P drive of this hosted environment, that's your main SA folder. This is where you're going to copy and paste or drop that logo in there. So like I was saying, it's pretty much you're going to take your picture, you're going to save it as a bitmap, you're going to rename it to Comp Logo, COMP-LOGO, or Comp Company Logo, and then once you do that, put it into that main SA folder. Oops, I forgot to show you that. Put it into that main SA folder for Service Assistant. And once you have that, then what's going to happen is it's going to show up in the lower right-hand corner. Again, you may need to play around with the original picture to finally get it centered if you want to try to get centered, or, however you want it to look. So I hope this helps, and you have yourself a wonderful day.